Hi guys, welcome to your channel Rayofhope. And I recently covered one video that was subdomain takeover, right? And I basically covered in depth like where to hunt and what to look for. Yesterday, actually, I was hunting on subdomain takeover vulnerability, right? And I come across one incident which I would like to share. The I told you three things, right? The mistakes that we do. We need to, if the application has IP address like a record and a4 record and also CNAME record, all three are present, you cannot do subdomain takeover over there. If a record and CNAME record is available, still you cannot perform subdomain takeover there. Third condition was, if a 4 record and CNAME record is available, still you cannot perform subdomain takeover there. The fourth condition was, if a record and a4 record is available and CNAME record is not available, still you cannot perform subdomain takeover there. The only condition was, if CNAME record is available, a record and a4 record is not available, that website is vulnerable for subdomain takeover, right? So now there are multiple instances, like you have application can be hosted on Cloudflare, application could be hosted on CloudFront, it could be hosted on AWS, GoDaddy, or any like load balancers as well. So yesterday when I was testing on applications, I came across one scenario, right, where there I was testing a subdomain which has only CNAME record. That means it is satisfying the first prerequisite in order to perform subdomain takeover, right? So CNAME was there, and the CNAME was directing towards ALB, that is Application Load Balancer of Amazon's Web Services actually. So they were using AWS ALB, but now when we don't know, like probably we as a pen tester, we know that these are the prerequisites, but we also need to know if ALV is vulnerable or not. So when you try to register, when you create an account on AWS console and you try to create instances over there, you cannot assign yourself with the same ID, because AWS, what it does, it always gives a random ID. It will never assign a same DNS to any account, right? So this is the reason you cannot perform subdomain takeover vulnerability on AWS ALB. In the same time, if the condition was different, like if it was using AWS S3 bucket, and if there could be only CNAME and a record and a4 record will not be available, then the subdomain takeover is possible. But the other way around, when we have ALB, application load balancer, it will never give you same like ID number. That means even if you see the CNAME record is available, that is the condition to perform subdomain takeover. But ALV is not satisfying. So in that condition, you should drop it. I mean, you should not continue hunting on subdomain takeover, because it will take time and eventually you will like waste a lot of time into hunting those vulnerabilities which does not exist. So please keep in mind when you are hunting for AWS or any sort of load balancer, because load balancer do not give you exact ID that you can take over. Like suppose AWS facebook.com or aws.facebook.com or anuj .rayofhope.com, anything. So that subdomain will not be take over. So I hope this helps you to understand the subdomain, where to hunt, where not to hunt. This is the exact scenario which I recently hunt yesterday. So I thought to share it with you guys.